Alrighty, this is Tuesday morning. It was a solo workout for me on Tuesday. Dave was out of town on holidays, so I tried out I got to do another thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time in the background, but I guess I'll get there. So I did a couple of 8-minute workouts, 8-minute AMRAP this was basically DT in CrossFit speak. 12 deadlifts, 9 hang cleans, 6 shoulder to overhead. I'm using 75 pounds on the bar. The RX weight on this is way heavier at 155, but that would crush me. Well, I couldn't even do any shoulder to overhead, or any hang cleans. So anyway, 75. And this was good. I got, what did I do? A little over 5 rounds. 5 rounds plus some deadlifts, I think. And actually, I think DT is officially 5 rounds, so I guess I did that, so that was good. This somewhat inadvertently turned into a lot of hip hinging this week, which was good. No complaints there. So on the Monday night we did the Easter workout, and that had a lot of sandbag over the shoulders. I think it got 35 with 100 pounds. So some hinging there, and then into this, 5 rounds plus some deadlifts. So what's that? Another 60 and change of hinging plus the hang cleans. I really like those hang cleans. At this weight anyway, it's light enough that I can kind of manage it in quick succession. I don't know that I'd want to go too much heavier on this. Maybe like 95 pounds for something like this I could do. So that was good. So anyway, I got like I say, 5 rounds of that, and then I headed into dips and seal rows in the background. So I said in the last video, I think that one of the reasons I was building that new plyo box is I wanted to do 48-inch box get-overs. And the second motivating factor was I wanted to do these seal rows because I keep seeing them online, and you can get different like seal row benches and different things like that. But one way to do it is just to prop up a bench on top of 2 plyo boxes. So that was in the back of my mind as something to do as well. So I went a little too light on these at 65 pounds, but I was just trying to get the feel of it. So this is something that I will start doing, I think, quite a bit more often. I like the ability. I guess this isn't that much different than a bar row, like hanging underneath the bar. But well, it is different though, right? Because the bar is now moving up, forward, and back. Like there's a plane of movement, I suppose, that there isn't when you're just doing a strict like a bar row where you're hanging underneath a bar. And so this is something that I'll work in more regularly, although I'm sure I'll go heavier on that. But getting different angles of pulling is important. Another thing that I want to be adding is a climbing rope, and I don't really have the ceiling height to do anything significant, but I think I can hang it from the very top, and I could probably do rope climbs from the floor and maybe get 3 or 4 pulls a climb. It's better than nothing, right? So that's on the list. But yeah, just trying to different angles of attack on some of these movements. It's like, for example, pressing. You're doing horizontal pressing, pressing overhead. And then from a pulling perspective, I want to be pulling from overhead. I want to be pulling off the floor, and I want to be pulling kind of, would you say, horizontally like this? So that was that. So anyway, that workout was just a 8-minute EMOM of 12 seal rows and then 6 dips. So that then brings us into my Wednesday, which was, I got a text from my buddy Nate again. He sent me a photo of what they were doing at his CrossFit gym. I think this was his Monday workout. And so he sent this one to me, and I love when he does that, because Nate, keep them coming if you're watching, because it definitely gets me doing some workouts that I wouldn't think to program for myself. They typically are a little bit harder, a little bit heavier than I would quite honestly have the nerve to program for myself. So this one was the 20-minute AMRAP of 5 power cleans, 10 toes to bar, and 14 cal echo bike. The workout that Nate sent me was 5 cleans at 155, 10 toes to bar, and 20 cals on the row. The equivalent cals on the echo bike was 14, so that's what I did, although the rep scheme doesn't look as pretty at 5, 10, 14. 5, 10, 20 kind of feels better. But 5, 10, 14 is what I did, and I did not go with 155 on the power cleans, just because that was going to bury me. I think my heaviest clean is like 170, and I could do 155, but it's going to slow me down like crazy. And so I wanted to actually get deep into this workout. And so I went with 135, although I know my buddy Nate did 155, and so I wanted to do the same as him, but alas, I did not. So I finished this one, I think, with 6 rounds plus 20. So in the 7th round, I got the power cleans, the toes to bar, and I think I got 5 cows on the Echo bike. So this was a good push overall. 35 power cleans at 135, 70 toes to bar, and then about 90 cows on the Echo bike. So that was tough, and I was ready to fall on the floor when I was done it. So it was a good push. It's turned into, and this is not a bad thing necessarily, but it's turned into a lot of hinging this week, because I hinged with the sandbag over the shoulders on Monday, and then I did DT on the Tuesday workout, which we just showed there, and so that was a little bit lighter. And then now Wednesday, I'm doing a whole bunch of power cleans. I am feeling my low back right now. I was actually feeling it yesterday before I did this workout, but I wanted to give it a shot anyway. So my back felt okay during the workout, but I've definitely been feeling tight since. So I'm taking today off from strength training. I think I'm going to go and do a run. I kind of had an embarrassment of riches this week with 3 pairs of shoes arriving in the mail for me. Trail runner, like running specific runner for like 5 and 10Ks, and then kind of a just all around walking light running shoe. So I'm excited to try out the actual like running shoe and the trail hikers, or trail runners. So I think today I'm going to go out and do the Ledgeview Trail, which is a run that I've not done in like 3 years or something. My best time on it was 20 minutes and 2 seconds, and I'm pretty darn sure that I can beat that. So I would like to go sub 20, so we will see. But I think I'm going to do that, although, my calves are feeling a little bit today. But I don't know why my calves are sore, actually. But anyway, yeah, this was a tough one. So thanks for the recommendation, Nate, and on to the next. Peace out.